Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at this number again.
Mhm.
Okay, and let's say you wanted to round to the tenths place. Okay, so which digit, Zoe, is in the tenths place?
Digit. I don't know.
Okay, let's go back and look. What does it start with to the right of the decimal point?
Oh, 10th,
Yes. And then what's following the tenth? What's
100,
hundredth, and
hundred,
then thousandth. So
thousandths.
tenth,
Yeah.
hundredth, and thousandth. Okay. So again, which digit is in the tenths place?
Which digit is in the 10th place? The 1.
Okay, let's go back and look again. So to the right of the decimal, this is right of the decimal. What is the first digit after the decimal to the right of it?
10th.
The tenths. Okay. So where is the decimal? You got to identify the decimal. There's the decimal.
10ths.
That's right. So which digit is just to the right of the decimal?
It's hundredths.
Which digit is to the right? Which number is to the right?
Oh, 5.
5. Okay. So 5 is in the tenths place.
Mhm.
Okay. So you look just to the right of 5. What digit is there? What number is there just to the right of 5?
8.
8. Does 8 round up or down?
It rounds up.
Okay. So we know that this rounds up. We'll just write that word here now. Okay. If it rounded down, this would be the correct answer if it rounded down, because I told you in the last problem, you just cover up whatever's left over. But if it goes up, it's based on this. You have to add a tenth. You have to add a tenth to that number. So you're adding a number to the tenths position. That's 71.6. That's rounding up.
Can I jot this down really quick?
Of course. Let me know when you're all caught up.
Wait, do I always have to add up tenths or? I'm ready.
Okay, so we're gonna look at the next problem here, and then I'm gonna ask you some questions about it. Let me grab it here. Okay, so it says, what is 48.01 rounded to the nearest tenth? So my question for you is which digit, which number, digit and number mean the same thing. Digit is the same as number, but they generally use the word digit here. Which digit is the tenths, is in the 10th position? Is it 4, 8, 0, or 1? Which one is in the 10th position?
10th. 1.
Okay, let's go back and look at our definition. We've done a couple of problems like this. Which digit is just to the right of the decimal?
Tenths.
Tenths. So how can you remember that? And maybe it's because you want to say the ones, you're like looking for something in like you want to say the word ones, but the tenths is always to the right of the decimal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So which digit is in the tenths position?
10th.
Yeah, which digit is in the tenths position?
Yeah.
Is it the 4, the 8, the 0, 1? Which is in the tenths position?
4.
All right. Zoe, I really don't feel like you're paying attention because I keep showing you the same thing. The decimal, the one to the right of the decimal.
Tenths.
The tenths position is just to the right of the decimal. Just to the right of the decimal. So you gotta identify the decimal right there. And then you have to go right of it. Which digit is just to the right of the decimal?
0.
0, yes. Okay. So we now know which one is in the tenths position. So then you have to look one more to the right. Okay. And this number here, this 1, you have to decide if this rounds up or down. Okay. And we said before, if it's 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4,
It rounds down.
down. Yep. Or if it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it rounds up. Okay. And you got to decide, okay, is it rounding up or down? You said down. I agree. When it rounds down, you just eliminate that part that's to the right of whatever you're rounding. Okay, so the answer is 48.0 because you cross out anything to the right of that digit.
Okay.
Do you need a moment to get this down?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good.
I got it down. I'm ready. Matthew, I can't hear you.
Hey, okay, sorry about that. Just asking you which digit is in the tenths position. It was same question as before. So which one is in the tenths position?
7.
7, perfect. Okay. Now you look at the digit just to the right of it. Do you round it up or do you round it down?
You round it up.
But you're looking at this digit that I've circled, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. It goes
It's down.
down. So when you round down, you cross it out. So this means it would be 90.7.
7.
Okay, let's look at a new question here. This is question 3. Okay, so question 3. What is 0.5193 rounded to the nearest thousandth? So what you have to do is you have to look at the number and decide, okay, the 5 is in the tenths, the 1 is in the hundredths, so the 9 is in the thousandths. And you want to do this sort of like as you go. You want to just sort of count like, oh, tenths, and you put your pencil on the 5. Hundredths, put your pencil on the 1. 9, put your pencil on the, and say thousands. Okay. So we're looking at the thousandths, and we look at the number just to the right of the thousandths. Okay. Does the 3 cause it to round up or down?
Down.
Down. Okay. So when you round down, you get rid of those extra digits. So can you tell me the correct answer? What is the correct rounded answer for this one?
0.5.
What else is that? Is that it? There should be
19.
19. Good. Good. Excellent. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at the number again. Do you need to get this down? Do you have this one down, Zoe? I'm not able to hear you. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay. So let's look at the number one more time. And this time, though, we want to round it to the nearest hundredths. Okay, perfect. Okay. So this time we want to round to the nearest hundredth. So which digit is in the hundredths position? Hey, Zoe.
Sorry about that. Hi. Sorry, it
Hey,
just
Zoe.
cut out.
No
Hello.
problem. So are you seeing
Are
my
you able
screen?
to hear me?
Do you see my screen?
Hello.
Hi, Zoe. Let me know if you can hear me now. There seems to be a lot of interference. Are
Hello?
you, hey Zoe, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. If it's possible to
Yeah.
get to a spot with better Wi-Fi, I would strongly recommend that. But we want to round this number to the nearest hundredth. Which number is in the hundredths position?
1.
It's the 1, yeah. So now we look to the number just to the right of it. We don't care about this other number. Does that 9 round up or down?
It rounds up.
Rounds up. So we want to round up, but if we were to round down, it would be 0.51. And a hundredth is 0.01. So we want to add that to this previous number. And that's what we round up to, 0.52.
Okay.
Let's try one more. Yeah, here we go. That's a good one for us to look at. It's another hundredth problem. Okay, here you go. 2.187 to the nearest hundredth. Which digit is in the hundredths position?
8.
Yes. So the 8's in the hundredths position. Does the 7 cause it to round up or down?
It rounds up.
It's going to round up. Perfect. Okay. So since it rounds up, we write the number as is, but we have to add to it a hundredth. How much is a hundredth? Can you tell me?
It is
Let's go back to the previous problem. How much was a hundredth in the previous problem?
0.01.
0.01. So we're going to add that to this number. 2.19. Okay. And you'll start to notice that when you round up the digit before it, it rounds up to the next digit. All right, well, that probably is it for us for today. We want to make sure your brother gets some time here. So thank you so much. And I'll see you in a couple of days. We'll continue working on decimals.
Okay. Sorry about the internet issues.
No problem.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Michael.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going today?
good.
Great. So I'm looking over um, your math stuff today. I was looking at it looks like you were doing some multiples of 10. I guess I can't find it now, but do you know which lesson you are currently working on?
I just ended my class right now.
Okay. Do you know what lesson you're up to?
No.
Okay. Well, let me get a moment here to figure that out. All right, so it looks like you're on 6.13, problem solving with multiplication. Oh boy, yeah, this is there's a lot here. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, yeah, so let me pull up this question and then all right, so you're seeing my screen here? The
Yeah.
zoo feeds? Okay. All right. So a zoo feeds an elephant 425 pounds of food each day. Okay. And it feeds a rhino 115 pounds of food each day. Okay. So let's look at it from the perspective of there's an elephant and there is also a rhino. So how much does an elephant eat each day? How many pounds of food does an elephant eat each day?
425 pounds.
Yes, 425 pounds. And how many elephants are there?
Uh, 8.
8. Yep. Okay, so if we were to multiply these two numbers together, that would give us the total number of food that the elephants would eat. But we also need to add to it the amount of food that the rhinos eat. So how much food does each rhino eat?
115.
115. And how many rhinos are there?
5.
Good. Okay. So now, if we were to multiply each of these together and add up the answer, we would get the correct number. Okay, so let's look at another problem here. Maria's mother purchased 2 tables and 8 chairs for her patio. Each table costs $288 and each chair cost $122. How much money did Maria's mother spend on the tables and chairs? What are the 2 things that they are buying?
2 tables.
Well, there's 2 items. What is the first item? You just said it. It's tables
And 8 chairs.
and chairs. Yeah. Okay, so what is the price of each table?
Ooh, 288.
288. And how many tables is she buying?
2.
How much does each chair cost?
122.
Okay, 122. And how many chairs are they buying? Is Maria buying?
8.
8. Okay, so we need to multiply together 288 times 2. Do you remember how we did this last time?
No.
Okay, so you start by taking this 2 and multiplying it by the 8 above it. What is 2 times 8?
18.
Try again.
16.
16. So you put the 6 down here with a carry of 1. And then you take this 2 and you multiply it by 8 again. What is 2 times 8?
16.
And then you add the 1. What does that become?
7.
17. So you put a 7 here, carry of 1. And what is 2 times 8? 2 times 2?
4.
Plus 1 is
3.
2 times 2 is 4 plus 1.
5.
5. Good. Okay, now over here to the right, we have to do another multiplication. Do you have pencil and paper out?
Yes.
Will you try this one on the right? It's very similar to the one on the left.
Uh,
Do you have an answer for me? Do you have a question?
not yet.
Okay, keep working on it. What do you have, Michael, for this?
342.
Okay, well, let's work it out together here. What is 8 times 2?
16.
So you put a 6 down here with a carry of 1. And then you move to the next number, 8 times 2. What's 8 times 2?
16.
Okay, but you're going to add 1 this time. 16 plus 1 is,
17.
so you put a 7 here, carry of 1. You always carry that extra digit. What is 8 times 1?
8.
Plus 1,
9.
9. Okay, now the next task here is to add these 2 digits together, or add these 2 numbers together. Okay, let's work this out with together. What is 6 plus 6?
12.
Okay, so you put a 2 here with a carry of 1. Okay, what is 7 plus 7?
14.
Plus 1.
15.
15, so you put a 5 here with a carry of 1. 5 plus 9.
18.
5 plus 9. What is 5 plus 9, Michael? That's what I'm asking you.
14.
Okay, plus 1.
15.
Okay, so there's your final answer. All right, so let's look at another question. Five here. Okay, so these are getting more difficult. We'll try one more of these and we'll look at some other questions. All right. Okay, so a panda bear at the zoo weighs 162 pounds. A polar bear weighs 6 times as much. Which math operation is that? Which math operation is times?
The X.
It's the one that's multiplying, right?
Yes.
Good. Okay, so we're going to take 162 and multiply it by 6. And I really want you to be able to do this on your own. Can you tell me what are the first two numbers that you multiply?
6 times 2.
Yes, and what is that?
Excuse me.
What is the result of that?
12.
12. So the 2 goes down here, but there's a carry of 1. Now what two numbers do you multiply?
6 times 6.
Okay, and what is that?
36.
And then, but you add the 1, so what does that become?
37.
37. Okay, carry of 3 this time. 3 because it's 37. Okay, so just a little bit different. 6 times 1
6.
plus the 3,
8. 9.
9, 972 pounds. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to one of your other lessons here. And let's see. I know this one says it's complete, but we'll look at some of these problems here together. Okay, let's look at this problem. This is a similar one to the one we've just done. Okay, can you read this out loud for us, please? And you can just say A, or it's a Isha, I guess, but you can say just the letter A if you want.
A read 34 pages of a book. Eric read 4 times as many pages as A. How many pages did Eric read then? A.
Good. So Isha read 34 pages of a book, but Eric read 4 times as many. What math operation is that?
Times multiplicate.
Yes. So which two numbers are you going to multiply?
4 times 34.
Okay. Can you do that for me? Can you try that out, please?
to 320.
Okay, let's look at this together. Did you multiply 4 times 4?
Yeah,
What is 4 times 4?
16
Yes. So where does the 6 go?
below the 4.
Okay. Carry of 1 because it's 16.
7.
So now it's 4 times
13.
3.
12.
And then you add this number above it,
13.
13. Okay, so let's just try a couple more multiplication problems. This still isn't as clear as it could be. Let's go 152 times 4. Guys, so let's start with 2 times 4. What is 2 times 4?
8.
Is there a carry? There's a carry if it's greater than 10. It's not. So there's no carry. Now, what's 4 times 5?
20.
20. So you put a 0 here. What is the carry this time? So it's 20. We put the 0 down. The 2 is the carry. So it's the tens place. So what is the carry?
2
2. So now you go 4 times 1
is 4.
plus the 2.
6.
And that's what comes down here. Let's try another one. Which 2 numbers do you multiply first?
7 times 1.
Yes, and that is?
7.
Okay, so that goes down here. What are the next 2 numbers that you multiply?
7 times 9.
Okay, so that's 7 times 9 is 63. What number goes down here next to the 7?
3.
And what is the carry?
6.
6 goes up here next to 2. So now it's 7 times 2
7 times 2 is 14.
plus the 6.
18.
So 14 plus 6. 14 plus 6.
20.
20. So that puts a 2 0 here. Okay, let's try another one here. Let's go 5. We haven't done that one yet. Okay. 354 times 5. Which 2 numbers do you multiply together first?
5 times 4.
Okay, and what is 5 times 4?
20.
20. So which number goes down and which number goes up as the carry?
0 goes down.
Okay, and what's the carry?
2.
Okay, so now you multiply 5 times 5.
Is 30.
Nope,
25.
25, but then you have to add the 2. You have to add the carry. You're adding the carry this time. What's the carry?
27.
27. So the 7 goes down and the 2 goes up. What is 5 times 3?
5 times 3 is 15.
Plus the 2?
17.
17. Good. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for our lesson today, Michael. So thanks so much for letting me help you. We're going to meet up again on Wednesday. So we'll just continue with multiplication or some more story problems.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye now.